Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to American Truck Simulator, where I don't currently have a job. There's a reason for that. I've got me bloody truck stuck. It's properly stuck. I was trying to get out of this place. This is where we ended the last delivery. Yeah, I was trying to get out and I took a wrong turn, so I've ended up beached. So I've got to call. I've got to call for assistance. It'll take me to Tucson. Okay, so apparently we're starting off in Tucson today because I derped. So what we're gonna do first off is we're gonna do the stuff that I normally do off camera before I start the video, which is, where is the nearest repair shop? Or not repair shop, the nearest place to sleep. Just there, the nearest fuel station's there. Gonna get rid of that waypoint in Nogales. I'm gonna rest up first, I think. You can see I took a bit of damage as well back just outside Nogales, which I still haven't unlocked, annoyingly. So I'm just gonna pull up here and rest. That has this is not going to plan at all. Truck decided to start itself up there. Please tell me there's a way I can get out of here over this way. I see some tire marks. They're from trucks doing U-turns, which this thing apparently can't do for whatever reason. I don't know why it's rattling so much either. My G27 seems to be rattling quite a lot. Specifically when I'm playing ATS. I'm not sure if that's like something I'm doing wrong or some problem with the G27 or just something weird that's going on. Oh, I haven't got this thing stuck again, have I? What's wrong now? Oh, well, this is a fine mess I've got myself into. That's probably actually done quite a bit of damage to the truck. Or, you know, not. That would have ripped off a bumper. In real life, that would have been a bumper gone. Okay, so we're not going to use this exit. Actually we will, because I can... What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a huge loop here so that I can actually make it out. Because this thing has the turning circle of the moon, as I'm kind of proving. We're not going particularly fast, but this thing just does not want to turn. There we go. Where's that gas station? Because I've definitely used a bit more gas than I would like. Left out of here. That was most definitely my fault. Just in case you thought I couldn't actually reverse. Yeah, I can reverse when I need to. And at high speed as well. I just choose not to reverse too quickly because normally I got a trailer on the back of this thing and it's not exactly friendly. These guys have a bit of a coming together as well. Okay, so how badly have I screwed up traffic here? Okay, you are gone past. Is there any traffic on the way? No. Any traffic coming this way? No. Alright, let's get to this gas station as quickly as we possibly can. Use that as a ramp. And now just manage the speed. Gonna pull in from this side just because it should in theory give me a way to a nice like smooth turn in like that. That actually went according to plan. I know I don't need too much gasoline here. Or diesel, I guess. These trucks would presumably be diesels. 68 gallons, we're full up. Let's check the freight market. Tucson to Fresno. Tucson to Phoenix. The Fresno job is ridiculously long, but pays really well. Let's check the external contracts. This is what I get out of World of Trucks. There's a job to Prim. Two different jobs to Prim that are identical. I'd rather not do like a really long, really super long delivery. $85.99 to go to Kingman. Yeah, let's go to Kingman. From Bitumen, wherever that is. Probably within 50 or so miles. English. So this is the stuff I normally don't even record, never mind cut out. Normally I start recording once I've got the trailer and everything ready. So, which way are we going from here? We're essentially pulling a U-turn. Lovely. I didn't know we could start in 5th gear when we're bobtailing. Looks like we're turning in here. There's Bitumen. So we're going to pull in here and it's going to give us... There's the digger we're picking up. Yeah, let's try and spin this truck around. Just go into the lowest gear this truck has to hopefully spin around fairly tight. It's about as tight as I can get it. Whoops. Alright, now we swap camera views to this. Switch into reverse. And I am using my mouse to control the camera, by the way, because I want to try and get as many different views at once as I can. And I don't know if you can hear it, but I am using my Brody knob. This looks quite good as a first attempt. Oh, first time's a charm. That was one of the best pickups I've done. The legs are up. Let's go. I genuinely wasn't expecting to get that first time. I hope this is an omen of things to come, because if everything goes this smoothly, I can accept the fact that I managed to get the truck completely stuck to start the video off. Yeah, it wasn't an intentional thing either, it was a legitimate accident that the truck got stuck. Gonna manually do the speed for now, just because we'll be doing a few turns and whatnot. So we're turning here. Whoa! We're turning right here. I think this is just to avoid a set of traffic lights. That is a really bizarre route just to avoid one set of traffic lights. That said, it went very smoothly. Speeding. I know in America there's usually, with the cops, 5 mile an hour leeway, but I'm going to keep this as clean as I can and as within the rules of the game as I can. Is that that is a driver pickup place, a driver agency. You've discovered a recruitment agency. Here you can drivers hire who could work for you. Yes, the thing. So, as many of you know, I am back streaming, and I'm actually quite happy about that. Oh wow, I'm turning off just before the just like this isn't even affected by the intersection. Because I've taken a wrong turn. God freaking... Well, now where am I going? I can't turn the truck around here. I'm kind of stuck on this road. Is this taking me back into Tucson? This is taking me back into Tucson, isn't it? So I'm gonna have to basically use Tucson as a U-turn. This is not what I had planned. Oh yeah, this is gonna be easy. Nope, I haven't even got out of Tucson and I've made a wrong turn. Hopefully I can take a left up here. Hopefully I can take this road here. Yes, I can. And then just follow this road around and take another left. Yes, that's where GPS is now trying to send me. It is down along this road as I try and problem solve. And yes, I kind of knew that would happen. Is I got lucky with the lights the first time around. This time, not so lucky. There we go. So now we just need to wait for the lights to turn green and be nice to us. It does help if we indicate and shift into neutral. Don't quite know what that truck was doing there. Just randomly stopped up in the middle of the intersection. It was clearly waiting for something, but what I was waiting for I do not know. So let's let cruise control take over as my seat gently descends in real life, because my my chair is not the greatest. It has its best days behind it, and the gas canister is a bit wonky now. Gas canister has seen far better days. Or the hydraulics, I guess. I don't know how this chair works. It's either pneumatic or hydraulic. I think it might be hydraulic. Either way, there's a problem somewhere that's preventing it from working correctly. Yeah, because we're turning right here, we can just skip through the intersection and put the foot down to stay at 25 miles an hour. There we go, we're picking up speed now. And we'll just build up nicely to 75. 65 because we got this is a World of Trucks contract, isn't it? This thing is going to max out at 65. So yeah, that's the thing. With World of Trucks contracts, the speed limiter is by default on, which means as soon as we hit 65, which is now... come on, hit 65 please, I want to demonstrate this. As soon as we hit 65, we can't go no faster because you can hear the engine starting to brake. So the truck's going to keep us at 65, which means I'm as well off in 8th gear, just cruising almost silently, which is slightly off-putting. But this is as fast as we can go. It's a bit of a shame, because I'd like to have the extra 10 miles an hour. But it doesn't particularly have all that much bearing on how quickly we get there. I mean, I'd probably have had issues somewhere along the line that meant I'd have to slow down, like this idiot here, who is just cruising along at like 50 in a 75, even for trucks. But yeah, I mean, generally speaking, 65 isn't that bad of a speed. I know it's implemented as 65 because it's kind of the they couldn't have the thing, the speed limit change in between states, so they just took 65 as a bit of a compromise, as a limiter. That's still about 106 kilometers an hour, thereabouts. 105, 106 kilometers an hour for those of you who don't understand miles. So we're into Phoenix, the honk of celebration. Oh, was that legitimately, that is a sign for the airport? That's pretty cool. If the airport's over there, that means I can possibly see it. Or, you know, not. All the lights have gone off, which means it's officially daylight. And I'm staying on this little spur for whatever reason. That is a really... oh my god, I would hate to be on that intersection in real life. Oh my god, America, why? Why do you do that? Why do you do that stuff to yourself? Good lord, that's why roundabouts were invented, America. That's... like, stuff like that, nonsense like that is why roundabouts are a thing. Or traffic circles, as they're apparently called in America. They're a thing to stop ridiculous intersections like that. Even in Ireland down there, there'd be 2 roundabouts. On like every off-ramp of a motorway, there's a roundabout. Usually one on either side, maybe even like one leading directly into another. I know there's one place in England that has like a mini roundabout surrounded by other mini roundabouts. I think it's like 13 roundabouts all in one place. That's a sign that I can't read. I think it was for an office and scaffolding store. So, is that campsite already? We're going to Kingsholm place. Camp Verde. Why did I call it campsite? We're going to King's Landing is where we're going. As I've now decided it's called. Oop. Okay, this is problematic. This is... shut up. AI behind me was honking at me because I was stopped. I was trying to figure out how to get started. I'm not good at hill starts in trucks. Especially with like huge heavy diggers on the back and only a 500 horsepower engine. Only a 500 horsepower engine. I can get the 600. That's going to be my next investment, is the 600 engine. But at present, I nearly hit that guy. At the moment, I can't afford it. But that is going to be the next thing that is purchased for this truck. I'm quite happy with the 18-speed gearbox, because I can cruise along at a leisurely 65 miles an hour, or 64 in this case. Just overtake everybody, why not? I'm gonna need to be turning in really soon. Okay, now! Yes! Haha! And everyone survived. It's a minor miracle. I knew that was really dumb, but I mean, it worked. And you gotta admit, my little chicanery, quite literally, was kind of cool. It was like, ah, no, I'm gonna hit the guy. Nope, never mind. Yeah. I'm getting better at driving, it seems. Except for the bit where, you know, I immediately crashed 4 times and got stuck twice in this episode. But that's in the past now, and let bygones be bygones, and Tuesday's coming. Did you bring your coat? In fact, it is Tuesday. I hope you have your coats. Perhaps towels for Thursday. Because a towel is one of the most important things a man can own. It acts not only as a method of drying yourself, can be used as a makeshift skirt, can be a toga, and in extreme cases can be used to signal for help to intergalactic species who, when the Earth is bulldozed to make way for an intergalactic motorway. Not that that's ever happened in a book, or a series of books. Not that those books have ever contradicted each other, or themselves. The author most definitely would never, ever... I accidentally did a Chris Jericho. The author of those books, if they were to exist, would never intentionally go about writing a book, or starting to write a book shortly before his death, with the sole intention of, we'll say, contradicting literally everything he'd already written that wasn't already contradicted. Nah. If that book were to exist, it would probably be written by somebody called Douglas. And it'd probably have something to do with a guide to the galaxy. And include Babelfish and a paranoid android who is depressed called Marvin, who inspired a Radiohead song. But of course none of that actually happened, so that book doesn't exist. I don't have a copy of it. Leather bound, worth like a ridiculous amount of money that I didn't realise was actually worth a ridiculous amount of money until I looked it up on eBay. I'm not even kidding, I bought it on Amazon years ago and it's like, oh, it's worth like $500 now. I was like, what? I bought this for like €20. Is book. How do I have this? Oh, that was dumb. That was most definitely my bad. But yes, I have a book that is apparently astonishingly rare and is actually worth quite a lot of money. However, I'm never going to sell it because it's got such it's my book. I mean, if it's ever worth millions, yes, it's going. It's getting sold immediately. But it's got value. There's stuff kind of linked into the book from my past and all that kind of stuff, and it, you know, it's a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I think every weird nerd, which is most definitely what I am, regardless of whether I let it come across on the channel, I am a very weird nerd. I think every weird nerd needs to read the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy at least once. It is like just a stepping stone to weirdness. And we are... what the crap? I'm gonna have to go into Kingman to turn around here. Because I have to come at that from the other direction. There's no way I'd be able to park this thing otherwise. So I'm now intentionally going farther than I need to in order to turn around, and I'm just going to take the first loop available, which there does seem to be one off to the right here. Nope, Kingman appears to be literally two places. This is problematic. This is incredibly problematic. Well, I guess I'll pull a California legal U-turn. I mean, they're legal in California as long as you're not disrupting traffic, which I most definitely am anyway, but come on, come on. There we go. Good. Good, Kenworth. Don't try that at home, kids. You'll probably die. Or something to that effect. I'm responsible. Seriously though, don't you, if you ever are driving a truck in real life, try and figure out which way you need to attack the delivery point from. Which side of it you need to come from, because that was... yeah, I really should have been coming from this side to begin with. Okay. So here's where the real silliness happens. As I swap up into fourth, and now I'm going to block the road. This is not going to cause any sort of trouble. Okay. Here we go. I want that to go into the right, so we need to turn left. Oh, there better not be somebody immediately behind me. You absolute douche nugget! Can I just reverse in from this angle? This is problematic. That light's gone green now. And I'm probably going to need to nudge forward a bit. Yep. And even worse, there's a truck coming. So this is a one-shot deal, by the looks of it. Is that truck actually coming this way? No, it's not. Good. I think for safety reasons I should probably have my hazards on. I'm probably causing a traffic jam right here. Impatient twat. Okay, so now I can roll it forward into the right here. bit like that. So my main issue there was just getting off the road. Because now it's just a case of driving the trailer in. And being quite careful about it. Because I don't want to be picking up any more damage than I already have. Which I think I've got a bit from when I crashed earlier. Cargo's ready for unloading. So T, lowering the legs and decoupled. Has to synchronize. There we go. Good work, which means I did take some damage. 1.8%. So we got 8,056 out of that, which is more than enough for a day's loan repayment, and 389 experience. We're on our way to level 18. I think I'm going to end the episode here because, well, we've got our delivery done. Tomorrow for the stream, depending on what happens with the multiplayer client, I am hoping that they update it tomorrow morning or earlier today. I'm recording this on Monday. I hope they're updating sometime on Tuesday, maybe Wednesday morning. I'm hoping to get on MP for the stream. So I'll be starting right here in Kingman. I'll actually move the truck possibly over here somewhere. But if you guys want to join me in MP, I'll be around the Kingman area, which could be fun. Or Kingman area, and if multiplayer happens, which it might not, I'll be around this area to begin with, and we'll be probably just exploring Arizona a bit more, and then eventually getting back up to Ukiah. So wow, Ehrenberg is like right on the border. Wow, it's technically in California, which is interesting. That's 3 new cities California has technically... 2. You got Ehrenberg and Ukiah. He's looking at Yuma. It is just this side of the border, just on the Nevada side. But Ehrenberg is most... Nevada, Arizona side. Ehrenberg is most definitely in California. Huh. So I'm going to end the video here. Until next time, I've been Rainbow Dave. You've been watching American Truck Simulator. Until... I screwed that up, I got it backwards. Until next time, stay safe, and goodbye.